My name is James Williams Jr., and this is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Now, as bad as this is, and as serious as I have to sound on this, I do believe in supernatural stuff. I'm not talking about the TV show. Although it is a great TV show and I would love to actually be on the show, it's never going to happen. My acting career is pretty much never going to happen. So these little videos are my only escape. Because I'm pretty sure that no matter what I do, I can't escape the fallout of everything else. If you believe in God, you have to believe in supernatural phenomena on some level or another, or believing in God is a waste of your time. There's two crosses on here. This one has WWJD, and this one has uh, with God all things are possible. Clearly, I'm starting to not believe that as much as I used to, because God used to actually answer my prayers, and now God ain't answered the prayers since my dad died. So that'll be going on 3 years, and that's pretty much God giving me the finger as usual. And yeah, I don't have no balls about saying it, because if He answered a prayer once in a while, I would actually have a little bit more faith. I lost my faith way back in 2010 with "You can't come see me" and relationships are overrated. I prayed and I fought and prayed and I fought and I prayed and I fought and I fought and I fought until she took my ass to court for 2 love songs and 2 text messages. No, I will not reveal her name. The feelings will always be there, but I had to move on by force, not course. Like I said in the last video, if I had it my way, shit would have never happened. No, because in a sense, had I not met her, this would have never happened. Because I was on suicide lane. I was going to go and kill myself because I've had a really horrible fucking life. Going to the army and failing only made it worse because I've never really failed at anything outside of relationships and that. I would never have left the army if I had it my way because I had nothing to come back to. Nothing. Still have nothing. I've been out of the army going on 6 or 7 years now. And if I could go back, if I could get a job maybe training them how to fight with my fist and my feet, then hell, I'll take the job. But they're going to need a doctor on set so that I can show them the proper way instead of that bullshit that they taught us with combatives because that shit's going to get you killed. But anyway, this video isn't about that. This video is about supernatural shit. So as you know, I wrote a graphic novel. I used as much Native American legends as I could find that I could remember since I'm part Cherokee Indian. I also used some Egyptian legends, some Japanese legends, some Chinese legends, and I put a twist on them to make them more fantasy than more mystical philosophy. So I did that because I have a hell of an imagination and most facts and legends are based in some form of truth. Someone had to have noticed it. Now, I can't say nothing about unicorns because no one's literally been able to prove that they ever existed. Same thing with fairies, but no one has been able to prove that they didn't exist, but no one's been able to prove that they do exist. Same thing with Bigfoot, same thing with Coyote. No one's been able to prove that they don't exist, and no one's been able to prove that they do. There is a veil between worlds, and I've been told about this by spiritualists, and I don't know if they're right or if they're just crazy, but I'm going to go with the fact that they very well may be right because I believe in God, and Jesus once walked on water. The Bible says so. The Bible's also a book written by a man, translated over 8 million times to 8 different damn thousand different directions and languages. So basically, all the Bibles basically say the same stuff, just translated in different languages. So knowing that, I think to myself, okay, what if all this stuff happened? And why does not God burst this fiery hand out of the sky and start striking people who are doing wrong dead? And I'm probably going to be on the top of that list. And I don't say I don't deserve to be there. I'm pretty sure I've done some shit that deserve to get my ass struck by lightning too. But I'm going to own my shit. Not like everyone else is like, oh, no, I didn't do that. I'm going to deny. Say, well, here's denial. At the end of life, when we get to the great beyond, we will answer for all the things that we've done. Of course, if you're an atheist, you're just going to wind up in a pile of dirt. And that's cool. I don't have nothing against atheists. If that's your thing, you don't believe in God, hey, who the fuck am I to judge you? Nobody. But I will say this: what goes around comes around. And for everyone to pass judgment on people who believe in God or who don't believe in God, your time will come and you will meet judgment on Judgment Day. Whether you want to or not, ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Because, as I tell people, because they've been in the last 2 weeks with the rocket or whatever, there's been a big discussion about UFOs and shit. So let me put it to you this way. First off, I'm not going to give you the Battlestar Galactica theory, because that could be closer to the truth than we know. I'm not going to give you the Atlantis theory, especially since I found that the Native Americans are not from Atlantis. They're fucking Asian. So, yay me. And then, thirdly, I'm not going to give you the realm of the possible theory. Because, as I may quote Mass Effect 2, many things are impossible until they're actually done. But here's the thing: if nothing is impossible, we are definitely not the only living species out there. Now, in our galaxy, maybe, because there's no one on Pluto yet, and there's no one on Jupiter. One of those planets are just a mass of gas. It's an illusion of a planet, but there's no actual surface, and I don't know which one it is. Or, all through school, scientists have lied to us, and those planets actually have solid landmass, and we just haven't had the technology or the power to get there. Because let's be honest, light speed does exist because the speed of light is yay so many miles a second. And unlike Star Trek, we don't have warp speed. We don't have light speed, and we don't have in Spaceballs Kazidius speed. We don't have any of that. And by the time we do have that, this video will be about 1,000,000 years old. I will be dust, and if I'm blessed, I'll be reincarnated into some other being, race, child, whatever. And if that happens, yay, I get a do-over. Because life does supposedly continue. But I also believe in reincarnation. And if I'm blessed, I hope I'm blessed to be an only child. I don't give a damn what gender I am, as long as I'm not ugly and I'm an only child. And that way I don't have to go through the same shit that I've gone through in this life. And if I'm not the only child, then let there only be two of us. And let me be the second child. Again, I don't give a damn what gender I am. I would like to say I hope I'm full-blooded Native American, though. Anyway, outside of that, I don't care. But, the whole concept is that, we have had alien visitors. I don't know if there's a time machine, alright? But I will say this. If you watch a lot of conspiracy videos and things like that, don't take that shit with a grain of salt. Because we don't know. And this is the thing. As a person who's a vet, a lot of civilians aren't ready. Straight up and down, aren't ready. Same thing like if the zombie apocalypse happens. There's a reason why the word apocalypse is in there. Because there will be a fucking human race apocalypse. And the reason why I say that is because, Days of Our Lives gonna be on. Sorry. The human race has moments of greatness and moments of non-greatness. And I say it that way for the simple fact that the one truth in all of it is that, we haven't figured out how to get along with ourselves. How the fuck are we going to get along with aliens? And if you think about it that way, if you look back and you think about it that way, I'm 1,000% right. No, we haven't learned how to get along with ourselves. Because if we did, there wouldn't be any prejudice. There wouldn't be any racism. There wouldn't be any sexism. Donald Trump would not have made it into the presidency so easily without having, the sexual allegations of him saying you can grab them by the boobs and the vagina and still wind up being the president. And, it's it's slightly crazy that you see these things and you think these things, and then if an alien race was to come, rather they come in peace or rather they come in a threatening manner, we ain't ready. Okay, me and the Army and Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, we're ready, but the civilians aren't ready. You can't shoot everything that moves and then try to shake its hand. You know, that's not the best idea we've had. But until we learn how to stop seeing people as niggers, as chinks, as gooks, as wetbacks, as honkies, until we get that little racist shit out the way, we're dead. Straight up and down, we are fucking dead. And you guys might not like that shit, but the truth is just that. You might not like that shit, but there it is in a nutshell. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Number 2. BC and you.